Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video on Elm Creek. Let me explain what's going on. You probably noticed that I'm running some forestry equipment. Well, the county has actually hired us to make this a huge campground. So, I mean, there's going to be spots for campers, right here where I have all my equipment, we're going to cut these trees down and we're going to put like a little lodge right here so you can come in and sign in. You know, if you've ever been camping, you know how you have to sign in and all. We'll put that little lodge place right there. We're going to put some log cabins around the campground since this is well, you know, outdoor place. So yeah, but one thing we need to do is get into this big old forestry mulcher and turn it on and start mulching up these bushes. Because I know you do not want to come to a campground and see a bunch of bushes. Now, obviously, if you're out in the woods, I mean, what do you expect? There's gonna be bushes, but I'm talking about like around the lodge area. You don't want to see like a bunch of wild bushes that have been growing for years and years and years out in the open. So, we'll make sure to take care of those. Even though I kind of don't really like the fact we're taking out the bushes, because they just kind of add like that campground scenery. But we'll put something new in. Maybe we'll put some trees or something. Yeah, we'll probably put some trees and probably put some like fence in or something. I do know that this is not going to be all in one episode. This series will probably be about a month to 2 months long. I don't know how long it's going to take. All I know is that we better get to work fast, because I'd really like to get this series done. I think it'd be a very cool and exciting series. So, yeah. We currently do not have the logging trailer. That's one thing we do have to lease. The reason we're having to lease everything is because all this equipment is too expensive for me to buy and all. As you can see, I ain't the richest. So kind of all this equipment we're gonna be using is leased. Hopefully we have enough money, cause you know, every time you sleep you have to pay like a little rent on the stuff you leased. Like you have to pay like a couple grand, and if you rent some very expensive stuff, you may have to pay tens of thousands of grand. Depends, you know. So we're gonna just come down here and clean up these bushes that we missed, and then we're gonna go up there and clean the bushes that we missed up there. So mulch that. Come over here and mulch this. Come on, I know you can mulch this bush. There you go. This thing is an extreme beast, by the way. As you can see, sorry if you hear me have to clear my throat. I'm not really sick, but it's September in real life right now, so you know, the flu and coughs and clogged up noses and all that's coming back, so you get the point. I would like to keep this tree, but then again, like I said with the bushes, it's a wild tree. It's been growing for, you know, many years. We kind of just have to, you know, take it down. And we'll just leave it there for right now. We'll pick it up later. Ain't really my main focus and main priority for right now, so yeah. Put this down. This is a tree that just started growing, but we're building a campground, so we're gonna have to take it down. Because eventually, it might be small right now, but eventually it'll grow to be big old trees like this, so it's best if we take it out while it's growing. Obviously, we're gonna have to cut down the big trees and do some logging, because you can't really, I mean, we could just like put the log cabins and campsites in between the trees, but we kind of want to have some, I guess you could say, activities and some like picnic places around the park or campground, whatever you want to call it. So can't really do that, and there ain't really a lot of space, so it's gonna require to take out some trees. Actually, as a matter of fact, take out a lot of trees. Okay. And let me just come over here and show you guys what we're gonna be working with in this series. We have a New Holland tractor. This particular model is actually a South American model, so yeah. We've got a little stump grinder, because obviously whenever we cut those big trees down, we're going to have to grind up them big old stumps. This is what we're going to be cutting the trees down with. We've got a big red Mack truck, and we've got a trailer. Like I said, we currently do not have the logging trailer as of right now, so yeah. Trying to see if there's any other work that can be done here. Also, the county does own some land over there by the sawmill. The county doesn't really know what they want to do with that land yet, so as of right now, it's just going to be a forestry area. The county said they might just use it to cut some forestry and, you know, just get wood and stuff. So, yeah. Like I said, the county doesn't really know what they want to do with that land yet, so until they know what they want to do with it, I ain't gonna bother to cut down any trees or do any type of operations over there. So, as of right now, we're only sticking to the land that the county wants operations to be done on and stuff. Okay, back up here. Okay, and that should be all the bushes. Obviously, we're not going to bother to take out the bushes that are up there, because that's, you know, a forestry area. It's just, that's all I really got to say. It's just a forestry area. It's not really the type of place you'd want to take out trees. I do got some stuff to do up here. The stuff we have to do is take out some bushes up here that we're going to be putting the campsites and all on. So that includes taking out these little trees. So like this. Also take out the bushes so the campsites, you know, don't have bushes, wild bushes that have been growing for many years at the campsite. So yeah. We should be able to just, just run it over like that. These little trees are very, very easy to take care of. I mean, this thing's a beast. I'm pretty sure I can just take the little trees out doing this, but the bushes have to be taken out with the header, or not the header, the mulcher lowered. Yep. I can just do that. And you notice how the this mulcher takes out the stumps on the little tree. Well, you're probably wondering, why can't you just take the stumps out with this thing? It's just, I mean, we could do that, but I mean, just why not, you know, use a stump grinder? I mean, it's literally what stump grinders were made for. We'll mulch this little buddy. Looks like he does not want to be mulched, but have to break the news. You're gonna be mulched. So there we go. Some more little trees down here. We've got some big trees. They're not really huge trees, but I guess they're big. I guess you could call them big. Those trees don't really do well with this mulcher. I mean, if you mulch those trees like the tree I'm about to mulch right now, they'll just fall over and stuff. They don't really get mulched up very good like these little trees do. Like you literally just see me run into these trees like this with the mulcher, and they'll just disappear. They'll instantly, just get mulched up. But with those trees is a little bit different. One thing I would like to talk about this episode, the return of No Man's Land is probably going to be next week. I know you guys probably aren't really excited for it. I mean, some of you might. I don't know. But yeah. Haven't been on that. I think like the latest episode I made on No Man's Land was 2 or 3 months ago. Like I'm pretty sure last time I uploaded on No Man's Land it was like July or something. Oh, I see a little stump right there. Yep, I'm on the stump. Okay. Not for long. Okay. And now we're just gonna take out that small tree. Okay, oh. And as you can imagine, we're in the forest. There's gonna be deer, so expect to see a lot of wild deer that have been living in these forests for years run out in front of me as we are working here. Because, I mean, this is literally their habitat. This is where they stay 24/7. So it's kind of expected. The county has already put some trails and stuff through here. They just don't really have, like, the actual, they don't have the actual campground made. So, yeah. Hold on. Let's see here. Come on. Okay. Good. Okay. That should be all the little trees mulched besides down here. We do have to get these little trees down here mulched up. I genuinely think that this is going to be a good campground. I mean, we've already got a decent amount of progress made, and this is just day one of the project. So day one didn't really have much to do with forestry. It was just making room for the actual forestry. That will probably be in episode 2, which episode 2 will be tomorrow on Monday. So yeah. Hopefully you guys like this series, because I mean, I'm liking it. I mean, just because I like it doesn't mean you guys will like it. But I really think you guys will enjoy this. Okay. There's a lot of trees along this tree line right here. But they'll get mulched. Also, we currently do not own a chainsaw, so we're probably going to buy one today. So yeah. We also don't own no pickup truck, so the only really truck we own, and the only really truck that we can get in to go places is the semi-truck, which we're going to have to buy a pickup truck because it's pretty weird going places in a semi-truck, because, I mean, semi-trucks are mainly used for, semi-truck drivers and not used for, like, an everyday going somewhere truck. Semi-trucks are work trucks, not everyday let's go places truck. So yeah. Little tree right here. Another tree right here. Bye bye. Another tree. Another tree. Also, another thing we have to worry about is the gas in these forestry machines. We'll probably, whenever we get a pickup truck and we have a bed, we'll probably buy some gasoline cans to keep around the campground as we're working here. Because, I mean, they're gonna run out eventually. Okay. I'll probably keep these trees along these trees line. Because it just kind of adds like that campground in the woods, you know, scenery and stuff. So, yeah. I'll probably be keeping them. But the little small trees in between the big trees, unfortunately, have to go. Okay, go. There's a small tree that's gonna go. I saw a little tree right here. Whoop. Almost mulched up that big tree. That would have been bad. That thing would have fell on me and I'd have put a big old dent. Even though this thing is kind of built to it was kind of built to withstand a tree falling on it. I mean, this thing's made out of like 6 or 7 or 8 layers of metal. Not saying that it can't get dent. It can't have a dent in it. I mean, it can. It's just it was built with a lot of metal to try and prevent being dented. If that's a word. I don't know. I live in real life, I live in the South, so, if you ever hear me making up words, it's because I live in the South, and, in the South, we, kind of make up sentences and words. Well, not really. I'm not saying that we don't speak English. I mean, we do. I mean, I'm literally speaking English right now. It's just, sometimes we like to make up our own words. For example, take the word fun. We'll say like funner. Like that's not a word, but even if someone tells us it's not a word, we're still gonna say it because that's just how I was raised in the South. Well, I wasn't raised to make up words, but you get the point. If you live in the South, you know what I mean. I think, yep, there's a little tree right here. Sorry, buddy, you gotta go. It's a stupid stump right here. Okay. Get rid of that thing. Or tree, to be exact. That should be short enough to get rid of. Look at that doe right there. If only I had me a hunting rifle, that'd have been the perfect doe right there. Even though I usually don't kill does, I usually kill 10 pointers, 12 pointers. Well, you get the point. I kill buck. I don't really kill does. I can't really tell you what type of bucks I kill, because I mean, there's not really a specific place you can find like 8 pointers and stuff. So yeah. Anyways guys, looking at the amount of progress we made, I think, well, we could have done a little bit better of a job, but about right here where these bushes are is where they want this little section of the campground to end. So yeah. Let me actually take a walk down here. There's not really a path down here, but the county does own this land, and the county obviously knows this is a big old grass field and stuff. So the county obviously knows, you know, it's a big old grass field and stuff. So they're like, since you're down here and all, whenever you're done with that project, would you like to mow this for hay? And I mean like it's a there might be a lot of trees in this big old field, but I mean, at least, I mean, we're also getting paid to mow it, so I mean, yeah. We do have a little pedestrian walk, or a little place that people can walk around. People actually do enjoy coming down here to this unfinished. I don't know why, but people do enjoy coming down here to this unfinished campground and just walk around the trails we made. The county really doesn't care. The only really thing they care about is just to tell them to stay away whenever you're like cutting down trees and stuff. Because obviously it'd be pretty bad if you got your whole body squished by a falling tree. So that's the only really thing the county's worried about. But other than that, it's okay to walk here. I mean, as of right now, it's pretty okay to walk here. Because all we're really doing is just clean up the place to have room to actually start the work. So yeah. And there's another doe. That makes what? 3, 4? 2 or 3, 4, 5 does we've seen so far? I wonder where all the bucks are at. I really do wonder where all the bucks are at. All we've seen is does. Well, all I can say is that the bucks are definitely around here somewhere, because if you see a bunch of doe around, there's a bunch of bucks around, because yeah, I mean, if you see doe, there's probably most likely a buck around, because August is usually the season that the little ones are running around and still eating and stuff. Well, obviously they're going to be eating, but my point is, most of the bucks and stuff, they'll breed in about June or July, which means the little ones are still pretty little and probably still nursing off their mom in August and stuff. So, if you see a doe, it probably has little ones hanging around in these woods, and there's probably a buck hanging around in these woods also, because I don't think I've ever heard or seen or saw a forest that has does and little ones but no buck. So yeah, anyways guys, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I think that I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, goodbye.